do. Hey, everybody, look at that. It's Cory Booker, senator from the great state of New Jersey. You've been in the Senate for over 10 years, and as a member of the Senate, how do you feel about my feeling that
how do I feel about your
what's
feeling?
killing this country is the United States Senate, specifically? Because all those judges you're talking about were brought before the Senate and confirmed by the Senate, a Senate that is terribly anti-democratic. It is not representative of the majority of the American people. Those people in the Supreme Court who were put in there, they were voted in by senators who represent 41 million fewer Americans than, at the time, the minority party, the Democrats. So, of course, that judge in Texas, those people on the Supreme Court, Eileen Cannon, for Pete's sake, they are not representative of the will of the American people. How can the United States be a democratic, representative country if the Senate continues in its present structure? Because you'll continue to have the courts and the Senate move further away. Right. 2 senators from Wyoming have the same votes of 2 senators of California or New York, and they represent a fraction of the number of people. One man, one vote goes to die in the Senate.
So let me drive home a little bit more what you're saying. Look, Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota have roughly less than 1 million people. California has 40 million people.
And Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, wonderful states, wonderful people.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean the Senate isn't broken.
But let me go further than that. You said the majority of the Supreme Court being confirmed by a Senate of people who represented 40 million less votes. Don't forget that the majority of our Supreme Court right now was put in place by a president who didn't win the majority vote because of the Electoral College. So I'm not going to tell you that there are design issues within our Constitution that are problematic, but I'm also going to tell you our founders, these imperfect geniuses, put mechanisms within our Constitution to change it. How do I know that? Well, the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendments, I would not be sitting here if it wasn't for those amendments. And so Americans have a choice. We can surrender to cynicism about our federal government and all the ways we see it being anti-democratic, unfair, or unjust. Or we could take lessons from our ancestors who never gave up on America. Look, I believe in America because Frederick Douglass believed in America. I believe in America because Martin Luther King believed in America and died for it. Or Goodman, Cheney, and Schwerner, black and white, Christian and Jewish, were willing to fight to change this country's laws. And here's the truth. Change does not come from Washington. It has always come to Washington by people who are willing to demand and fight for it. And you know this. You know this. No, hold on. I'm going to pick on South Carolina. I'm going to pick on South Carolina because I know how proud you are of your great state, a state that I love.
Carolina.
But you think we got voting rights? Because one day the United States Senate said, hey, fellas, let's get together, listen to Strom Thurmond. And he walked in and goes, y'all, I've seen the light. Let's give those Negro people the right to vote. That's not how we got civil rights. You think we got suffrage because a bunch of men on the Senate floor came together and said, listen, I think it's about time we give women the right to vote. No, it never happened that way. And so what is the choice between us in America right now? Take responsibility for our country, own up to it? Because our generation, I will never be called to do freedom rides, knowing that my bus will be burned and I will be beaten. I'll never be called to register people to vote in places where that is a literal danger to my life. What is this nation worth for you? To fight for it or to surrender to what is? And I will tell you this, all these people right now who worry about this election, stop worrying, turn your worry into work. And this is like, I'm gonna go home tonight to Newark, New Jersey. I'm proud that I live in the Century Ward. It's a black and brown community, and it's rich with character and the wealth of the people, but it's a low-income neighborhood below the poverty line. And I hear all these people saying, I don't know if I'm gonna vote. I don't like either of my choices. Well, God bless you for feeling like you have the privilege in this democracy not to vote. Because for communities like mine and that I fought for my entire career, they don't have that luxury to sit back and not vote because their health care is on the line, life and death. Their reproductive rights are on the line. Their access to clean air and clean water are on the line. This is not the kind of democracy where you can just say, I got mine, so I'm not worried, or I'm offended by some of the things. I don't agree with everything. You think that when Booker T. Washington or Frederick Douglass were fighting to support the candidate they chose, they didn't also know that that candidate had lots of flaws? This is the United States of America. If you love her, you will fight for her. And if America hasn't broken your heart, you don't love her enough. But real love is, even though your heart is broken, your hope is wounded, that you know that true hope for this country is never letting despair have the last word.
Senator, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for the contact hit of hope.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Senator Cory Booker, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by Billie Eilish. Stick around.